Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me, Hema Subramanian. When it comes to chocolates, my favorite chocolate is Twix. And I've always loved those chocolates, and let me tell you, I don't like sharing it with anybody. But today I am going to show you a very beautiful recipe as to how to make these Twix chocolates at home. Now this contains a lovely biscuit base along with some caramel, and we're going to coat it with chocolate. Oh my god, I can't wait to share this recipe with you guys. Let's get started and check it out. First, we're going to make the shortbread biscuit or the shortbread cookie. For this, to the sieve, add 1 1/4 cup of plain flour, that is all-purpose flour or Maida. This is roughly 175 grams. Next, add 65 grams, that's about half cup of icing sugar, or you can also use powdered sugar. Sieve both the ingredients into a bowl. To this, I'm adding half cup, that's roughly about 115 grams of unsalted softened butter. Just mix it all in. So if you see, it becomes into a nice crumbly texture. Just continue to mix so it's all well combined and you get a nice soft dough. The dough for the biscuit is ready. I've already lined a small tray with butter paper. Place the dough into the small tray and start pressing it in. So make sure it's even on all sides. Make it nice and flat. Heat the oven to about 180 degrees. Bake it for about 15 minutes at 180 degrees centigrade. Now you can see after 15 minutes, the shortbread cookie is done. It's got this lovely golden color on top. Make sure you cool it completely. Let's make the caramel for the chocolate. To the saucepan, add 1 cup of granulated white sugar. Gradually melt the sugar. Keep the flame on low and wait for the color to gradually change to a nice rich caramel color. So once you've got this lovely rich brown color, remove it from the stove and add the softened butter immediately. I'm adding about 6 tablespoons of butter here. This is softened unsalted butter. Just quickly add it and mix it all in. So once the butter is completely melted, add about half cup of fresh cream and mix it in. So if you do want to add a little bit of salt, you can add about half teaspoon of salt to get that nice salted caramel flavor. Now that the caramel sauce is ready, keep it aside and let this cool completely because this has to thicken a little bit. Pour the caramel sauce over the biscuit base. Make sure it's completely covered. So you need to set this for at least a minimum of 6 to 8 hours. You can also leave this in the refrigerator overnight so that it's properly set. Next, I'm going to make the chocolate coating. Boil enough water in a saucepan. Once the water is nice and hot, place the bowl with 500 grams of milk chocolate that's been chopped and gradually melt it. So if you have a double boiler at home, you can use that to melt the chocolate. So don't melt the chocolate directly over the flame. This is the best way to do it. So you can see the milk chocolate is completely melted. Remove it from the heat and keep it aside. So now we're going to check on the cookie and caramel layers. I'm just going to take it out of the tin. Remove the butter paper and you can see, wow, it's set so beautifully. So I actually left it overnight in the refrigerator. That's best to be safe so that it sets well. You don't want to be in a rush. Mark it and cut it into nice thin strips. Look how perfect they are. You can see this beautiful shortbread cookie that's been coated with that nice caramel layer. And now we're going to dip this in chocolate. The chocolate should not be too hot while dipping the caramel cookie. So when the chocolate is warm enough and still in the melted consistency, gently place the caramel cookies into the chocolate. Make sure it's completely coated in the milk chocolate. Take it out using a fork, it's easier that way. Let all the excess milk chocolate drip down. Place it on a tray lined with butter paper and we're going to let this cool down. Once you've coated all the pieces in milk chocolate, refrigerate it for about half an hour. So after 30 minutes, you can remove it from the refrigerator and you can just cut out all the extra bits of chocolates that's spread out and sticking out. So now you have this nice even piece. Let's cut it and see how it looks inside. Wow, that looks absolutely gorgeous. You can see the layers, the shortbread cookie and the caramel that's coated with chocolate. Wow, this is a wonderful recipe, guys. So let me know what you guys think of these delicious homemade Twix bars. And if you'd like to see more chocolate recipes, post your comments and share your feedback. So you can see how perfect these Twix chocolates are. So those of you who've already tried these chocolates, you know how delicious they are. So make sure you try this recipe, follow all the steps and you will get them perfectly. And they make for a perfect holiday gift for your loved ones. Do try the recipe, enjoy and share it with your family and friends. The second edition of our home cooking book is now available on our website 21frames.in. I'll give you the link in the description. You can go and check it out. The book is currently available only in India for now. So you can place your orders on 21frames.in.